Carbohydrates.
Good morning.
Stormy, don't look so excited.
Uh-oh, we're missing Dan, huh? Nobody's talking. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Good morning.
Dan? Oh, do we have a fearless leader this morning?
Yeah, he's here. He just walked in.
He's just walking in. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Stormy.
Good morning, everyone. I'm driving, so I'll be listening.
Uh-oh. We can't hear you. There he is.
Man,
There he is.
look at all these shining faces.
Good morning.
Love all the purple shirts this morning. Happy Purple Shirt Tuesday.
But I gotta rename myself.
I wasn't kidding, Sarah. We wear purple on Tuesdays. Just look.
I will look for one now. I think I need to know the meaning of this purple shirt before I dive in, though. So I know it's personal, but.
There's a Purple Shirt Tuesday because it brings people together. I've told the story on here before, haven't I?
Oh, I don't. You told me the other day when you talked about it, you said it was a personal story, and that's all I got. So I haven't heard it on here yet.
I know. It's been a while since I talked about it on here, but maybe next week we'll talk about it.
He had a crummy boss that didn't like men wearing feminine shirts. So he came in the next day with a pink shirt on. And now it's like, or was it pink or purple? But, he had a pink shirt on. Then he came in with a purple shirt. And now it's just like, don't listen to the.
Well, I guess we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
I was a young manager at Lowe's. This is back in my 18, 19 years old. And I had a salmon colored pink shirt. And I wore it on Tuesdays because we had our staff meetings on Tuesdays. And my store manager named Clint hated men wearing effeminate colors. So he came to me one day and told me if I ever wear that shirt in his meeting again, he will fire me. He said it more vague, more vulgar than that. However, I took that as a challenge, and he said, never wear a pink shirt in my meeting again. So the very next week I showed up in a purple one. And I sat across from him, just looked at him and smiled, and he nodded his head and he laughed. And then the next week, a couple people showed up with purple shirts on. And Purple Shirt Tuesday was born. Purple Shirt Tuesday was a way of bringing collaboration and connectivity to the management staff at Lowe's because there was a lot of separation, a lot of segregation. My office, your department, it's your job, not my job kind of thing. And then we started seeing a lot more of the same color shirts, same purples on Tuesdays. And actually, we had an entire week of colors. I'm not going to go into that. But the Purple Shirt Tuesday came about where it was just always our sales meetings on Tuesdays. It was neat to have people collectively coming in and wearing purple shirts and having the fun times. And then we We've been running the tradition now for the better part of 15 years. And it runs in
I love that.
multiple states. So that's why Purple Shirt Tuesday. And you can tell, even here, Purple Shirt Tuesday brings people together because they're like, oh, you're wearing a purple shirt, I'm wearing a purple shirt. And it just creates connectivity. That's one of my superpowers is creating community. I know how to bring people together, and even if they fight like cats and dogs, they're still together. Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. It's 8:05. I hope that gives a little bit of insight into why the madness that is Purple Shirt Tuesday. But it's just the thing we do, a little crazy brain of mine that I continue on for many, many years. And I hope you continue it on for the same reasons. How's your week's going so far? What can I help you with? What can we work on? Everyone's looking up or down, or I don't know what Jason doing. Looks like he's wrestling something.
My massage chair is not turning on.
Oh,
Yes.
Tough life.
I was thinking the same thing.
Tough life. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Bethany. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, Adriana. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Cindy. I hope you're there. I can't see your faces, so I just trust that you're doing well. The rest of you, I can see your shining, smiling faces. Is that Dick Nichols in a sombrero?
Yep,
I love it. I love it.
and sing to the moon over downtown Tucson. But hey, I have an idea for you.
Yes,
Write
sir.
a book called Tuesdays for Purple Shirt. It's like a takeoff on Tuesdays or Maury that was such a big hit. It'd be a great title for that book.
I should.
I'll help you do it.
It'd be my biography, my autobiography.
Oh, we can expand it
There
too.
we go. Tuesdays are for purple. The life and story of Big Dan Caldwell. That would be a boring book.
And when you say that, you say Big Dan Caldwell. You got to put that emphasis into it. Create the legend besides the man.
Well, let's go into some objections. Let's go into some scripting because I know you got something. Every one of you do. Don't lie. What can I help you with?
I've got a little one. I shared before. A good place to go to nurture leads might be assisted living here in Tucson. So if you guys make your calls and go, right now it's hard to visit those places, but to nurture those relationships. And I've gotten one referral from one, and the lady called me last week to say, hey, you were so helpful with this client, even though he didn't choose our facility. I know their facility. I really talked it up, but he chose another one. And he is a person I'm selling his house right now. But anyway, she still just saw that I was very helpful. So she's like, we're putting out this pamphlet and we'd like to include you in it. Are you a senior real estate specialist? And I'm like, no, I had taken the one with Danny Roth and Teresa Barnaby, but that's different. So I looked it up real quick and I'm like, oh yeah, it's like it's actually like a 9-hour course. And I'm like, yeah, I'll get certified in that in the next couple of days. Please include me in your booklet. So she said, yeah, we're putting 2 realtors in there because when people come to them, they usually need to sell a house, right? To move into assisted living. So anyway, just my little tip for the day if you're reaching out to folks like that, it's $295 for the course, but you get it, then membership in it free for the first year. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. And then every year after that, it's $99. So maybe you can't afford it right away. As a newer agent, I probably thought I couldn't, but anyway, just a good thing to have and say, yes, I am a senior real estate specialist.
But Mara, if you live long enough, like I have, you automatically become a senior.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, they want the designation. So
All that. Well,
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a little bit of alphabet soup behind your name. ABR, SRS, TRL, CRE, MTV.
RIT.
and the
These are all
military,
things. It
yeah.
just shows that you've taken the time to learn your craft better and become more professional at it. And I 100% support that. So do not, and I want to repeat this very firmly, do not spend your career in a classroom. However, you need to be in one frequently.
The military relocation designation is also a good one, obviously, since we live in Tucson with an air base.
So I would say that you can get the accredited buyer's specialist, your seller's resource specialist, your senior's resource specialist, and your military relo pretty easily your first 1 or 2 years in the business. And it'll give you a really good insight. If you want to go as far as taking the real estate negotiating expert class, just some more insight that help you out. And you can tell your clients, hey, I am a professional. Look at all my letters. Some people care about that stuff. Anyone on the call have some designations? I know Mara has a couple. Woo woo.
Yeah, I'm a SRES and an MRP, so.
There we go. I knew Teresa had a couple. I didn't know it was the MRP also. Good on you, girl.
Thanks.
Make a plan for yourself. Educate beyond the normal, and you'll take yourself beyond where most agents go to. It'll be fantastic for your careers, trust me. Then you can negotiate as good as Dick Nichols. Talk him into submission.
Well, and obviously with the seniors, I mean, this is a huge growing demographic, right, guy? I mean, with the baby boomers aging out. And so the interesting thing about the course is it talks about all the generations, all the basically 6 living generations right now, because a lot of times those younger ones will be involved in what their parents and grandparents are doing. So anyway, it's pretty interesting.
Well, do you guys know that Tucson's one of the highest populaces for retirees? And as they retire out of eastern or more colder climates, they come here. So that's a great resource. If they come here, they make a friend with you. That might be a 2-sided deal. You got a referral up north and you got a house purchase down here.
This is the end of the trail.
Yeah. Make sure you align yourself to be as successful as possible. Like we talk about giving your offers the best chance to win, right? You've heard me say that before. Give your offers the best chance to win. Give your career the best chance to win.
That's very good.
It's also the demographic with the most money. And they emphasize, so many of them think this is their last home, but again, a lot of times it won't be. They might want another home. And again, you're trying to capture as many homes as they want to buy. So.
And Mara is 100% correct. I absolutely love that we brought that up today. So I love that fact. It's capturing all the homes they want to buy. We don't want to sell just one home. What do we want to sell?
All of them.
All of them. I want to be your real estate resource forever. Can we all say that? Forever. If you're in it for the long haul, you will make the choices needed to be made to put yourself in a position to be successful for the entirety of your career. Now, short-winded, short-sighted, quick money grabs are not a bad thing because we want to get you up and running. But I want you to develop the skill sets needed to create longevity in real estate. And where do you think the cornerstone of that is?
Building your foundation.
Building a foundation.
Designation. Yeah.
You know, one of the telltale signs of rapport is trust.
Mm-hmm.
Trust can be built multiple ways. It can be earned. It can be granted. And how do you grant trust? Hey, this is my friend Robin. I know that you're going to be taken care of really well by her. Now my trust is conveyed. I've given trust to Robin. Or it can be learned. Do you intrinsically trust a doctor over the internet? Because the doctor's gone through school. Well, not you, Dick.
Oh, okay. I used to work with them.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing is, by designation alone, you have learned an element to be trustworthy. Doctors, senior real estate specialists, real estate experts. These are things you got designations that tell people, hey, I have learned my craft. I've become master in it. And that trust can be conveyed just by that designation alone. These are not going to be the cornerstones to build your business on. The cornerstones to build your business on are going to be lead generation, lead follow-up, building a bigger sphere. Much bigger, right? I can gauge how successful you're going to be based on your sphere alone. I love that Stormy is sitting across from me and I can see his arms like slowly growing and getting bigger. I love it. Get big, get real big. Twice this week I've heard, hey, ask Dan, he knows somebody. The most obscure things. If you're looking for something, Dan knows somebody. Now, are you the real estate resource in your sphere of influence? If you're not, you got to start doing more work. Make some Ford calls. Raise your hand if you don't know what a Ford call is. For those of you who don't have your cameras on, I'm just going to imagine you don't. Ford stands for what?
I don't.
Family, occupation, recreation, dreams.
Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Who's uncomfortable making a call because you don't know what to say? Stormy, are you? Did you guys know you can turn any call into a Ford call and make it a productive phone call? With 4 simple questions. How's your family? How's work been going? What are y'all doing to stay busy? What are you going to do when all the madness ends? Now we're getting up into Halloween. What are you dressing up the kids as? Family. You got time off of work for Halloween. Recreation. Where are you guys going trick-or-treating? Dreams. What kind of candy do you hope you get? I got some smiles on the call because it's ridiculous, but you really can indeed engage people at a high level with 4 simple questions. You want to gain rapport. You want to build rapport. Not every conversation needs to be real estate. Who's got a friend on Facebook that sells that stuff, It Works? Or which one of you sells It Works? I'm not picking.
I know a few.
You know a few? Is that all they ever post?
My friends, yeah.
Yeah, all of them. Not just your friends, Bethany. Everyone that sells It Works thinks that I have to post everything as It Works. Same thing with some new real estate agents. They think everything needs to be real estate. Everything is real estate. It does not need to be, you want to buy or sell a house? You want to buy or sell a house? You want to buy or sell a house? So the market's great. Have you guys heard about the market? The market's fantastic. The market's fantastic right now. It's on fire. The market is. It's a great market. It's the best market I've ever seen. It really is. It's truly the best market. Now, you have just turned off everybody, just like half of you just started ignoring me, but do the same thing to your clients. They don't care what you know until they know you care. So we are going to spend some time today, and I want to see some Ford calls quickly. 4 question calls, starting with Stormy, because you said you were afraid of them.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Dan, it's Stormy with Keller Williams. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Good, man. I was just calling to check in. How you and family doing?
We are well.
That's good. Getting ready for Halloween. I assume you got to get some costumes for the babies.
Oh yeah, man, that's been fun. Going to the store and shopping for everything.
Yeah, I know what it's all about, man. Are you were you able to keep a full-time job through all this craziness, COVID-19 and everything? I know a lot of people got
Gotta love being essential, man.
Right on, man. I'm glad to hear that because it is a blessing to be able to keep full-time hours on the job. So, anyways, after this COVID-19, you guys, I know you like to camp a lot. You still plan on camping or?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Let me know when you go. Maybe we can make it a big 2 families go together thing.
Oh, that'd be cool, man. I'd love that.
Bro, well, I just wanted to call you real quick, check in on the family, see how everything's going. And I know that eventually, man, we could talk more about that plan that you were making to Cabo soon. So,
oh, man, yeah, that's back on the back burner, but we'll get there one day.
Right on, Dan. Well, hey, take care, man, and I'll keep in touch. You mind if I call you in about a couple weeks?
Yeah, no, always, brother. It's good to hear from you.
Cool, man. All right, talk to you later.
Bye now. How difficult was that?
You're a natural, Stormy.
I thought it was awesome.
Good, you're next. Come on, Bethany.
Oh, God. Okay. Ring,
I
ring.
love the laughter, which tells me you're uncomfortable, and the uncomfortable means you're growing.
It's because I'm driving and yeah. Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Big Dan. How are you doing?
I'm good. Who's this?
This is Bethany with Keller Williams. How are you?
Oh, hey, Bethany. How are you?
Good. I haven't talked to you in a while. Just calling to check in, see how your family's doing.
Oh, they're good. Thank you for calling. How are yours?
Mine are crazy. I'm glad they're in school. Are your kids in school?
Oh, God, no, I wish. Couldn't be so lucky.
Yeah, I didn't do too well doing the homeschooling, so I'm glad I can go back to work full time. Are you back at work full time?
Kind of. We work from home some days, work from the office some days.
Oh, nice. So what's new? Have you been going to the gym, wearing those masks?
God, no. I've driven by the gym a few times.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we just made a gym in our home because I don't want to wear the masks at the gym.
That's smart. I'll
So
probably
that's
do the same.
been. If only I used my gym at home.
I wish I
Been a
had the
little
space for
busy.
the gym at my house.
We removed the kids' toys and all that, and now made it a personal gym. So that's been fun.
Oh, nice.
But I just wanted to call and see how you were. Just check in on you. I haven't talked to you in a while, and just see how you were.
Well, I appreciate it, Bethany. I appreciate that very much. I hope you have yourselves a great day.
You too. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Talk to you soon. Bye now.
All right. Bye bye.
Jason, what'd you miss?
What she missed was any kind of conversation of real estate, and she was more talking about herself and what she did with her kids than finding information out about you.
What key point of information did she glass right over? Robin.
You said you wished you had enough room to have a gym at your house.
All right, Bethany, now that you've heard that again, how would you have commented on that?
Since you're basically staying home with the kids, doing homeschooling still, you need more room. I could have been like, oh, you're looking for a home that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more roomier.
There you go. Anything, that's how you, the conversations, you know how they can be normal conversations? There can be a pearl drop that turns into a real estate conversation just that easily. Who else caught it? Raise your hand. As you're talking to somebody, they make a joke about, man, I wish my backyard was bigger. Well, then why don't we get you a bigger backyard? What do you mean? Well, now's definitely the time to do that. You could probably sell your house, make a good coin, turn around and buy a bigger one, and keep your payment relatively the same. If they've been in the house for 10 years, are they probably in an equity position? Friends of yours that have moms and dads and they've lived in certain neighborhoods since high school. Why don't you call them? Hey, Adriana, it's Big Dan. How are you doing? How's your mom and dad? They still living over there in North Point? Oh, that's awesome, man. I got a bunch of buyers shopping in that area. What have you been doing lately? Oh, cool. How's that going? Right on. What are you guys doing for Halloween? Oh, cool. Notice how I slipped real estate in there real easily? I got a bunch of buyers looking in that area, just kind of, and then bounce out of it. And then when you wrap up the call, hey, do me a favor. Tell your mom and dad I said, hey. And then send them a card. Send mom and dad a card. Hey, I just talked to Adriana. She said you guys are doing well. Just want to reach out and tell you I was thinking about you. Hope you're doing well. How impactful is that going to be? They're going to remember you. I mean, hopefully. Those of you have friends that are, I mean, I actually am selling a house to one of my high school best friend's parents right now. So it's interesting. Robin and I got to go sit in their living room, playroom, I guess. It's the most filled toy room you've ever seen. Like a 20-foot wall of toys. It's amazing. I was in heaven. But sitting there talking about old stories and reminiscing and just, it's like time hasn't gone by. It's been 15 years. I haven't sat and talked with them more than 20 minutes in 15 years. But I sat there and just bullshitted with them and talked about old times and had a great experience, just reset. And then we're building a connection to get more rapport. So these are people you can talk to. These are lead generating machines. If you've got a friend, turn them into a real estate cheerleader. Anybody and everybody they know should know they know you as a realtor.
Hey, Dan,
Yes,
how
sir.
do you feel about, I like to tell jokes. You may not realize that, but I'm a kind of a jokester. And I'm thinking about, I saw a skunk in my community 2 days ago. I've never seen a skunk before. And then I thought about it. And I thought, what if the skunk was wearing a face mask? What an oxymoron. Most people, I mean, obviously, if you're a skunk, you may want to wear a face mask. All right. So I have friends all across the country. I give them a call. I see how they're doing. I see how their job's doing, and I go through the whole Ford thing and I say, hey, I got to tell you something. I saw something different today. And you'll never guess what I saw. I said, what? I saw a skunk wearing a face mask. Can you imagine? Now, think about it. Is he doing it because his family relationships? Or is he doing it out of necessity because of the COVID thing? Now, I think, I have used humor all my life, and it really breaks the ice. And when you tell it in a way of a story, that's something you've seen, they laugh at it, but it does, unless you got someone who's really a sourpuss, it brings you closer together, because what we want to do is create the relationship with people that they like you, they trust you, they feel you're competent and render good value, and they like themselves best when they're with you.
Right.
So,
it goes back to a simple thing. When we talk to people, they feel like they're going to be sold on something. There's a fear aversion there. That's why they're so apprehensive. Did you know you cannot be afraid of something you're laughing at?
no.
You cannot be afraid of somebody you're laughing with.
Yes.
The two emotions fight each other.
Mhm.
You guys know that my teaching style, I drop little pearls of humor and jokes in there. But you want to know something? The lesson I taught right before it gets anchored in your mind.
Yeah.
You remember it because it was tied to something funny, and your endorphins spiked, which makes your brain synapses go wild, and you remember things.
Last night I had a conversation with one of my sellers, and he was going off the deep end because he had to put a GFI on the jetted hot tub. And he's telling me, go tell him to stick it up there. All this other stuff on the Binzer. And I started laughing. And I said, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. We'll take care. This is going to be resolved. And pretty soon I had him laughing and got him over the thing, because he was ready to kill the whole deal over a GFI switch. Use your innate relationship. Think of your clients, your buyers and your sellers as your children. When they act up, how do you handle it? All right, you make them feel comfortable, you reduce the fear in them, and you say, it's going to be okay. And it works.
Don't worry, we got this. I love that. Don't worry, we got this.
I was going to say duct tape and NyQuil, but I don't have any kids. So.
Duct tape and just pour some Tussin on it.
Benadryl works too, I hear. That's kind of job.
But these are things, guys, I really want you to dive into your databases today. Make some uncomfortable phone calls. Talk to that friend you haven't talked to in a long time, and act as if you guys haven't had 40 years of distance. You'd be surprised how much they care that you give them a call and they give you a ring. That's one of the biggest things you can do, is those uncomfortable phone calls, and the people that you used to be close friends with, reach out to them. Let them know you still care. Let them know you're still talking to you. Hey, haven't talked to you in a while. How are things? Slow your tone down.
Can I just add one other thing?
Yes, sir.
You get a chance to do a Zoom call to these people. Do something in the background like that sort of catches their eye, and you make it a joke so that it becomes somewhat of a release mechanism. Do something. Take advantage of Zoom. Take advantage of your creativity. Have some fun with it. It's very simple to do because Zoom is very easy to use, and you can put together anything you want. If you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how. Fair enough?
Yeah, just be, and add that it can't be tacky on top of that, Dick.
Oh, okay. Well, then forget everything I said because I'm tacky. I go beyond, but it works. Doreen, why are you laughing at me? Because you know me.
Not laughing at you.
You're laughing.
Laughing with you.
Okay. Okay.
Can I challenge all of you to commit to making a minimum of 10 calls today?
Yeah, I'll do it.
A minimum.
Yeah.
10 people to talk to. 10 people to talk to. And that's a good thing. You'll be surprised at how real estate conversations are generated out of nothing. So listen to the pearls. Listen to the drops in the water that you can make those waves bigger and create real estate conversations. But it all starts with a single phone call. Pick up the phone. Hey, how you doing? Remember Ford, family, occupation, recreations, and dreams.
I will make 10 FSBO calls today.
There you go.
10 FSBOs.
And you're going to get a listing out of it.
Yes, I will.
And a couple other yous on the call is going to get some new clients out of it. I'm excited. And you're going to tell me all about it tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah.
Head nods up and down. Imagine you're listening to hip hop music.
Or guitar or maybe accordion.
Or accordion, yeah. I've never bounced my head to accordion music, Dick, but I'll give it a shot. You guys have a wonderful morning. Go out there and make your contacts, make your calls, make somebody's day better just by talking to them, just like you have to me. Have a Purple Shirt Tuesday. We'll talk soon.
God bless you, Dan.